Welcome everyone. We finally have the October patch notes, and that's exactly what we're gonna be checking in this video. I literally just woke up, was doing some pets, but yeah, it's just I'm getting cooked by the origin potions. I already lost them, but yeah, let's go straight into the patch notes. Okay, here we go. Update 1.0.42 Pumpkin Party. It's coming the 28th of this month, which should be the Tuesday? 26, 27? Yeah, Tuesday of next week. We have a new hero, and it's not the skeleton one, which feels a bit odd considering I expect for that hero to be released during Halloween. A new hero, airless, overall gathering support, so we have another gathering hero. As it's fine, obviously it's gonna be epic. And the Forest Protector event is the same as the Eliana and the Flynn one, so it's pretty much gonna be the same stuff. New events, Mischief, Night Event Series. It's time to celebrate Halloween, get together with your pals, tell ghost stories. Okay, new events, Airless, Forest Protector, same thing as Eliana Crisis. Okay, but they don't say, at least yet, the things. That's a bit odd. So yeah, we're gonna have a new event, Crucible of Heroes. Now, I read only until here before I started recording, so I don't know what's before that. This seems kinda interesting. So, the land is in turmoil and mighty beasts have woken from their slumber. From this version onwards, the Crucible of Heroes event will begin at the start of every new season. So here's the issue. New event W starts at the start of every single new season. Does it mean this is an event that only happens during KVK? Because if so, we still have the same problem, which people are bored out of their minds in between KVKs. Like when I'm in KVK, I already have some fun, some things to do on a daily basis, whether it's behemoths, planning, strategy, etc, etc. The issue is in Home Kingdom, I literally have nothing to do. So I'm not sure this really fixes the issue, but yeah. Venture out alone against the Crucible Venomous Lizard, Crucible Witch Troll, and Crucible Ice Lizard and fight your way to glory. During the event, you can deploy your legion against bosses as many times as you wish. Events like this are really big WG because they are not time gated or for example, currency gated, as we could say with the CP. So this is really good. The only issue is if this only happens in KVK, I don't know, I feel we still need, it's not even only one, we need several more things to do that we can do whenever we want on Home Kingdom. Each boss has a unique trait that you must strategize carefully to overcome. The event offers personal and regional rankings. The higher your rank, the greater your reward. See event info for more details. The Cosmic Interchange event will be integrated into Crucible of Heroes events as a sub-event that begins at the same time. Now, couple mentions. This reminds me a bit of Kurata's Wrath in Rise of Kingdoms, where you have different bosses with different skills that you need to dodge, and it gives you some rewards. Rankings is personal and regional rankings is good. I think this gives extra competitiveness, makes you want to do several runs if you're close to the top, so you get those extra rewards. So I think this is a W overall. Now, Cosmic Interchange, I'm pretty sure this is an event where you swap speed ups. Like for example, building speed ups for training speed ups or something like that. I'm just not sure what it has to do with Crucible of Heroes event. So overall, W for the game. I'm just a bit skeptical on one. It says at the start of every new season. Okay, but maybe it doesn't end at the end of the season and you can carry the band until the next season starts. If that's the case, that's completely good because it covers the Home Kingdom stage. But yeah, we still need more info. Personal development improvements, honorary membership, great. I'm a bit scared of. There's no way they did this. There's actually no way they did this. Do you know, in Rise of Kingdoms, people have been asking to increase the 200 point for 5 years, and they never did it. Never. Now, you might say it's not much. It's 2x. So let's say, for example, you get BAP 15, it took you before 1 year. Now it takes you half a year. That's how huge this is. Sure, you might say 1k points will make things faster, obviously, but they didn't just give you 50 or 100 points more. They 2x the amount of points. 2x is a really huge amplificator. This it allows you to literally reduce by half anything. In this case, again, if it took you 3 months to get to VIP 8 as a free-to-play, now it will only take you 1.5 months, and you can benefit that extra 1.5 months from the free extra research slot. This is a massive W, like a really massive W for the game. Okay, this is the same. Monthly perk upgrades. Now I heard some things, but I didn't read them, so let's see how they change this. I mean, look, I gotta say, if they're gonna add some features behind the paywall, I think this is the way to do it. The main reason is, I'm like, except for full free-to-play players, everyone has this. It's one of the best values. You only have to spend 7 USD a month. It's not like that's expensive, and it gives you some of the best rewards in terms for their cost. New basic, again, keep in mind, this is the basic monthly pack perks, which is $2.99, I think. Yeah. Chat auto translation, it's good that this is in the basic, so if you want this feature, it's only gonna cost you like $2.99 USD. Like, that's really affordable for most people. Even some free-to-plays, they just don't spend because they don't want to. But, like, yeah, $2.99. Allows you to automatically translate all text within the chat windows. That's really nice, so I don't have to manually do it. Unlock auto peacekeeping ahead of time. I mean, because it's ahead of time, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna get it through the city hall, so that's fine. Unlock Legion queue slots ahead of time. You can have up to 5 Legion queue slots. And I don't know how I feel about this, because then in early seasons a whale can buy this, but then still, like, you need to really be a big whale to have 5 marches on season 1, and even then, like, they're not gonna be really good heroes because they are not unlocked, and even then you're already destroying everyone if you have 5 marches at there, because you might be a T5 in season 1, so, and you will obviously already have the 5 marches, so I don't think this really changes much, like, whatever. Advanced monthly perk, unlock the second research queue ahead of time. Again, it's important to read the ahead of time because it doesn't mean that it's been removed from the VIP 8 slots. Okay, so if you start the game right now and you buy the advanced monthly pack perks, which I think everyone should do, well, after the update technically, you already get your second research queue, which is really good to be ahead of the curve. The feature can still be unlocked by normal methods. Unlock the auto help feature while online. You will automatically respond to requests for alliance help. I think that's fine. Again, it's only gonna count when you are online, so it's pretty much the same as you pressing, but it saves you the click. So, I mean, what most people will do is, if people are pushing power, you just leave your game open and it will do it for you, so that's completely fine. New accolade displayed feature. Your profile can now display accolades commemorating your achievements in Roots of War, tournaments of champions, and each season. You can also view other players' accolades by going to your profile. It is really nice. Rise of Kingdom has this, like, you can show up to, I think in Rise of Kingdoms is 5 icons, and each icon represents one of the achievements, so you choose whatever you want. Okay, we got finally the new Warped skill swap feature. 2 Warpeds of the same type can now swap skills. The primary Warped receives the talent skill with the highest star rating. That's huge, because that was one question I had. So let me show you this. So in the inventory account, I need to do the math on the calculator, but I got this legendary pet the other day, which has 300 agility, really low strength, but same endurance and luck as this other pet. Now the issue obviously is that I will be missing 1 slot, but I want to see exactly how much the extra agility will be. If it's the case that this right now deals way more damage, then I could always swap all of these skills to this pet. I'm not sure how it is, like, if I lose the form Star Fatal Bite, probably not doing it. Like, I'm not sure if I can choose, because then maybe I probably choose to lose the Intense Infection. But it's gonna help you a lot in situations like that, where maybe you suddenly just got a way better pet from capture or from rolling, and now you just can transfer even the main skill, which is really important. So big W. In the interest of fairness, players who met the following requirements will receive compensation. Players who have sold Warped through the pet auction will receive a compensatory Warped for each Warped sold. And I think, what? Why? For me, this makes no sense. Those players already got, probably, if their pet got sold, a shit ton of gems. Why do you need to refund them that? Like, are you gonna deduct the gems? No. Like, you didn't set their, like, what? This for me makes no sense. Like, they already been paid for the pet they released. Now, sure, you're giving them a garbage pet, let's be honest. It's a B class art attributes overall. A 0-star talent skill and all skills that were removed from the war pet. Okay, yes, I guess it's fine. Because pretty much 0-star talent 3, 8 skill slots, garbage attributes, that they're pretty much refunding you all the skills that you might have lost with the sale of the pet. But still, I don't think this is necessary, because like, those players knew they were going to lose those skills, but they considered it worth it considering the price of the pets. Like, they probably sell it for 500,000 gems. So I don't know, for me that's not really necessary. They have not been already been released. War pets that were purchased via pet action will have their skills at the time of purchase restored. If they have not been released already, war pets that were purchased via pet auction will have their skills at time of purchase restored. Attributes will not be restored. What? What do you mean by released? So war pets that were purchased. Okay, so you buy a pet via pet auction. I just don't get it. This is so confusing for me. Like, I don't know if they mean that the player that bought the pet now it's gonna get the skills of the pet at the moment of the selling, which makes no sense because we'll go against the rules of the auction house, or this is literally the same as the line above, just written in a different way. I'm not really sure. Adjusted exchange house purchase limits, adjusted weekly purchase limits for skill cards of different star ratings, 0 stars 2x from 100 to 200, 1 star 2x again, and 2 stars 2x. The above changes will take effect the Monday after the update at midnight UTC. That's a shit ton of time. That's literally a week away because 28th is Tuesday. Improve achievements, improve counting rules for Roots of War in the achievement system, match plays. Each Roots of War match and trade counts as one, excluding custom battlefields, victories, okay, whatever. System improvements, improve battle abyss opening periods. In order to allow more players to take part into battle abyss, scheduling and frequency has been improved. Previously every Tuesday and Friday, now every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. Event frequency 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 1 hour each. I think this is overall W. Like, look, it doesn't matter if you have some slots where there's barely any players, because then they can always go to the next one. The issue is they're still not fixing some of the main issues that Battle Abyss has, which is it takes too many of my troops. With the Home Kingdom healing, there's no way I can heal from one time to the other one. The rewards are really not that great. They should include some gold shards or anything like that. It costs fucking stamina, which in my infantry account means I play 1.5 matches and all my infantry is already stamped out and I cannot play any more Battle Abyss. Like, the rewards are not good enough to justify having all these mechanics to prevent massive gameplay or massive spam gameplay. So I think way more improvements needs to be done on Battle Abyss. It just makes no sense. And if you don't want to do those changes, then at least gives me some Forge of Light keys for merits and some gold shards. Season of Strike name changes. In order to better convey the unique gameplay of each season, the following Season of Strike names have been changed. Depths of Winter is going to Road to Dawn. Dragonfall is going to Many Blades, One Heart. War of the Last Snow is going to Manifold Paths. I mean, whatever. Improved merit resets. The number of merits return. Oh, bro. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Oh, this is so fucking good. Like, when, like, this last KVK, I was like 3 mil merits at the end of the week after buying everything, all the Battle Abyss shop. Like I don't know what to do with the merits anymore. And now they allow you to literally keep 1.5 mil. Like, it's a 5x increase from the previous one. Big W the depths. Realm classification phase power display. Realm power information will now be displayed when the classification phase ends, including certain core indicators used for matchmaking. This allows players to get a clearer understanding of power disparities between realms. Big W is one of the main issues / concerns of leadership in kingdoms. You cannot really know what kingdom size you are, you cannot really know your classification, because there's too many things into account and you don't know how they're valued. So thanks to the devs for simplifying it and straight up just showcasing it to us. Improve recovery vouchers. Reward migration discount. Players who have access recovery vouchers will receive discounts on migration regardless of whether or not your recovery vouchers have taken effect. Okay, that's good. Rally permissions broadened. Players in recovery mode can launch or join rallies against darkness forts. Okay, whatever. Discharge restriction change. Improve merit calculation logic. Only merits from the season map are included in calculations. What? Ranking calculation may change. Per season summary rounds, ranking still includes merits from the beginning of the season to the last season up to the beginning of the new season. Post-season summary rounds, ranking only includes merits gained during the course of the season. Okay. New express discharge feature. The High King can choose to express discharge players from the realm, skipping waiting times and discharging the player immediately. Please note that express discharge cannot be rescinded. Okay, makes sense if you're really close to your registration and you need to kick a player or something like that. That's a good method. Protected resource migration rules change. Finally, we get this. So now when migration resources that exceed your storehouse-based storage will be retained, but these resources will be marked as protected and cannot be used as resources as assistance to alliance members. Massive W. Right now you can go into the game, and if you're already good enough with not getting zero, you can all open your resources and you don't need to worry about losing them when you migrate. Big W. New migration recruitment feature. The High King can set recruitment info such as recruitment details, appoint a recruitment liaison, and publish a recruitment slogan from the migration management page. Okay, this is good. So because right now the only way was Discord, and for example my YouTube channel, I could do promos of the kingdoms that I was or stuff like that, but other than that you don't really have in-game methods to promote your kingdom. Improve migration score calculation rules. Players who migrate with special migration will have their migration score added to the real migration score after the registration phase ends rather than the matchmaking phase. Individual and real migration scores will also be updated at the same time. Okay, combat system improvements. Artifact skills improvement. Change suspension effect for artifact ring. Listen with the suspension effect can knock us hero or warped skills. Dude, there's some people whining that they're removing this. I swear this is cheat. Everyone has played a game at some point where there's nerdy little shit who's literally exploiting the dumbest shit to get that slightly extra advantage, which makes the experience absolutely garbage. And it's you're getting 5, 7, 10k merit reports every 4 minutes, and you're doing this for 6 hours. Get the F out of here. This should not exist, is boring, forces you to literally be checking for Ice Ring artifacts. It's an epic artifact, everyone has this artifact. It's just a non-constant, it's a non-stop spam of the same garbage march with the venomous lizard just to get some few extra merit that you could literally just get way faster if you just play normally. Thank god this shit is gone. Rally interface display improvements. The rally page now clearly displays an attack row, allowing you to distinguish attackers from defenders. Okay, that's nice. Map display improvements. The server's hotspot page now shows more information. The world map and season show more detailed PvP battle reports, including world, battle start time, duration, participating alliances, total merits, and top 10 players in the world. Okay, that's good, especially if you're trying to spectate some KVK. I assume you will be able to see this data too, so it really helps with trying to figure out if there's fighting, who are the top fighters, etc. Alliance system improvements. New alliance accolades feature. Let your alliance glory shine. If your alliance wins the title of Roots of War League Champions or claims victory in any season, it will display it on your alliance page. Big. I think this is really good for recruitment too. So whenever people are looking for it's a double-edged sword, because now you can really see who won seasons, and now Dragon holds an extra bit of value, which is getting this extra mark on your kingdom for recruitment purposes. So if you're checking one of the alliances and you see they have a lot of those, even the Roots of War League champion, they will be okay, that's probably a good competitive kingdom, let's jump in, okay? At the same time, kingdoms that don't have that might struggle now harder to get some recruitments, which again, But again, like probably you will have full packed kingdoms, which are the ones that are stacked with these decorations, let's say, and like all the remaining players will have to look other kingdoms with as not many of those stuff. New alliance management achievement rewards. Long-standing alliance administrators will receive gems, custom chat bubbles, and achievement badges for their profile. Okay, that's really good, but what worries me here is long-standing alliance administration. There's a lot of movement, especially in KvK, between shells and everything like that. So what, like, how is long? Because if long is a week, yes, I can get those rewards as like leadership of my kingdom. But if it's like months, there's no one, like, no one will get it, because you need to be switching shells during KvK, you need to build in different places, and you will lose that long-standing like perk. So I'm gonna raise this concern to the devs and see if they give me an answer, and I will try to provide the answer right now in video. Season experience improvements, new alliance construction restrictions. Your alliance must occupy a behemoth lair in its home realm before it can build alliance fortresses on the season map. I guess this is to prevent massive alliance spam. Like, I'm talking like, yeah, I don't know, like, probably this is something that some crazy dude did, but not really that common, to be honest. Cross map war warnings. When a friendly building comes under attack outside of your current map, you will, okay, that's good. So, okay, so again, we checked 629 drama. They were being attacked on home kingdom. This now, at least, for example, gives you a warning that you're getting like hit there. It's pretty much used to try to neglect the fact that some alliances might send like shitty accounts to an enemy kingdom mid KvK and try to disrupt them that way. Siege Bastion balancing. Since the construction range conditions for Alliance Siege Bastion have significant impact on garrisons, the radius has been reduced by half in order to make reinforcing garrison legions easier. This change will take place immediately on pre-war servers. On servers, this makes no sense. There is no issue reinforcing bastion garrisons, because one, like, you have Make Way, which literally makes you invulnerable to any interception for like long times of time, and then you have Blink. And like, again, why are you trying to help the defending side on a bastion when one, bastions are meant to be an offensive tool, and second, bastions are overpowered exactly in the opposite, which is defense? It makes no sense. Like, they should be working the other way around, which is, let's try to make it so running a bastion is less painful and actually achievable, especially now that you can revive troops, and krakens and whales and even normal players are like, I'm gonna zero all my troops and I don't even care. New Alliance Store planning feature. Thank God this is coming, and it's literally coming right as our KvK will start. Authorized Alliance members can plan Alliance towers on the map. Planned Alliance towers can only be seen by other Alliance members. Planning Alliance towers does not consume resources, but the Alliance tower must meet requirements for construction. When planning an Alliance tower, construction requirements can be made by buildings and territories that already exist, are under construction, or are planned. Now, something worries me a bit here. What is it? Planned Alliance towers can only be seen by other Alliance members. I should be able to log this into specific, like, for example, only our Air Force, or even only certain Air Force. The main reason is because if an Air 1 can see this shit, it's as easy as trying to sneak in a farm with the name of a player, and now I literally just saw all the planning of the enemy team, and yeah, that's literally no one. So please tell me it's just not like what I said. Other improvements. Improved routes of war. Remove hero stamina link. Like, again, why do you consume stamina on battle lobbies, on routes of war? It makes no sense. Like, 0 sense that you should be consuming like something that you actually use for open field PvP and KvK on events. Improve store entrance. Added page tabs to all in-game stores, allowing you to easily switch between stores. Okay, I guess that's fine. Improve decorations. I'm not really sure when I read this, like, I don't really care. Quick placement, consecutive placement, new voice chat feature. Wait, what? Voice chat is now being tested on certain servers, allowing you to create urgent voice chat channels. The feature will be rolled out to all players once testing is complete. Okay, let's see. Like, most of the kingdoms use Discord, but Discord is banned in some regions of the world, so maybe this actually helps a bit with that. Improve group chat administration privileges. Group chat owners can now appoint administrators to manage the group chat. Okay, that's good. New chat auto-translate feature. Okay, that we already saw. Realm minister improvements. Minister in realms can now leave their positions posted. Like, thank God. Having to literally PM my R5 to remove my role and then to give it back to me is like, it's so necessary. If I want to drop my role, I literally just should be able to drop my role. Okay, that's good. Improve player portals. Outside of Season 1, your city no longer needs to be located within Alliance territory. Thank God. Like, we were doing some behemoth, I don't know where, and I had to waste a TP to TP into my territory to then be able to use the TP. So really good overall. Really, really good.